Hi everyone. So today is day 2 and I call it You Are Not Your Past. So I've been having this reflection for the year, and today while I was having my reflection I just realized that so many of us are walking into this new year carrying old versions of ourselves on our backs, versions shaped by mistakes, wrong decisions, pain, disappointments and moments we wish we could rewrite. And without even realizing it, we start to introduce ourselves to life through old chapters. We say things like, I'm the one who failed. I'm the one who messed things up. I'm the one that always struggles. I'm the one that never gets things right, done rightly. And slowly, these statements stop being experiences and they start becoming your identity. But hear this clearly today. Your past may explain you, but it does not define you. Your past is information, not your identity. Yes, what happened shaped you. Yes, it influenced how you think, love, trust, and respond to things. Yes, it taught you lessons you didn't ask for. But it does not get the final say on who you are becoming. Some of you have been living under labels that were never meant to be permanent. Labels given by people who only met you in one season of your life. Labels you accepted when you were younger, hurting, confused, or simply trying to survive. And today you want to understand this truth. Identity is not frozen in your yesterday. No, it's not. You're not required to stay who you were when you were broken. You're not obligated to remain the version of yourself that existed during that pain. You're not trapped in your decisions you made before you knew better. Growth means permission to change. And changing does not mean you were fake before. It means you were learning, you were evolving. There is a version of you that existed when you were just trying to get through the day. That version did what it could with what it had. That version deserves compassion, not condemnation. But that version does not get to run your future. You are allowed to redefine yourself. And that is where freedom begins. Apply for that job, start that business. You are allowed to change direction without explaining yourself to anyone, to everyone. You are allowed to outgrow old narratives, old mindsets, old habits, and yes, even old relationships. True. Some people will try to remind you of who you used to be, not because they truly know you, but because they are uncomfortable with who you are becoming. Do not let that stop you. Let me say this gently, because it matters. There are things in your past that were painful, confusing, unfair, or even shameful, yes. But surviving something does not mean you must live inside it forever. Your past is a chapter, not the whole book. Yes, so many people keep rereading old pages and wondering why life isn't moving forward. You cannot write a new chapter while mentally living in an old one. And hear this too, your growth does not need permission from people who are committed to misunderstanding you. Some of you are still mentally living in a season that already ended. Still punishing yourself for mistakes you made before you had the wisdom you carry now. Still carrying guilt for choices you made while trying to survive. But you didn't know then what you know now, and that matters. Growth means you see things differently now. Wisdom means you would choose differently now. Healing means you don't have to keep bleeding from wounds that have already taught you their lessons. So let me ask you something, gently, not in a judgmental way. Who told you that you had to stay the same? Who convinced you that because you once failed, you must always be the one who fails? Who told you that because you struggled, struggle must be your permanent identity? Who made you believe that one bad chapter disqualified you from a better story? Sometimes it wasn't even other people. Sometimes it was us. Yes, you and I. We replayed the memory, we rehearsed the regrets, we kept reminding ourselves of what went wrong. And over time, the past stopped being something that happened to us and became something we lived in, day out. But today, I want you to understand this. This very truth. You are allowed to change direction. Even if people are confused, even if they don't recognize the new you, even if they try to pull you back into who you used to be, growth will always confuse people who benefit from you staying the same. And that's okay. You are not becoming arrogant. You are becoming aware. You're not abandoning your past. You're learning from it. You're not pretending. It wasn't fake, that like nothing happened. You are choosing not to let it own you. Today is about identity, not denial. Your experiences shaped you, yes, but they do not own you. Pain taught you lessons, but pain is not your name. Mistakes gave you wisdom, but mistakes are not your destiny. Some of you need to hear this very clearly today. You are not broken. You are becoming. Say it again quietly if you need to. I am not broken. Vera, I am becoming. Becoming wiser. Becoming calmer. Becoming soft-spoken. Becoming more self-aware. Becoming more grounded. Becoming someone who knows better and therefore does better. That is growth. And growth does not announce itself loudly. No. Sometimes it looks like silence. Sometimes it looks like distance. Sometimes it looks like boundaries. And sometimes it looks like choosing peace over proving a point. The old version of you reacted. The new version reflects. The old version over-explained things. The new version understands self-worth. The old version stayed where it hurts. The new version chooses healing. And if nobody has told you this yet, let me be the one to tell you. The old version of you doesn't live here anymore. No, it doesn't. You don't have to keep defending who you used to be. You don't have to keep apologizing for outgrowing spaces. You don't have to keep carrying stories that no longer represent who you are becoming. Your story is still unfolding. So today, speak life over yourself. Speak life into your life. Not loudly, not dramatically, not just honestly, quietly. Say it gently. I am becoming better. Vera, I am becoming better. Not perfect, not finished, just better. Better than yesterday. More aware than yesterday. More aware than last day. More intentional than before. That is just enough. So today, don't imprison yourself in old chapters. Don't let yesterday's version tell today's story. Don't let past pain dictate your future. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to heal. You are allowed to begin again without shame. And if all you do today is breathe a little easier and losing your grip on the past, that is growth too. Thank you for your time, and I hope to speak to you again on this or a different topic. Thank you.